Hello, welcome to my podcast, Furta Japan to the World. Hi, I'm Furta, it's my surname, from Japan. I started this podcast because I want to keep practicing my English and just because I like podcast. So I will try to make this podcast interesting as much as possible. So let's get started. Each culture has each humor. So what about Japanese humor? This is today's topic. So I'm gonna talk about Japanese humor, especially bokeh and tsukkomi. The reason why I chose bokeh and tsukkomi is that I think tsukkomi is one of the most special culture of Japanese humor. Now, I'm staying in Estonia, one European country, as an exchange program. Sometimes I feel the differences of humor between us, Japanese humor and European humor. Yeah, I know they have the different humor between among them, like British humor and Italian humor, French humor. Maybe they have a lot of difference, but I think that Tsukkomi is the biggest difference between us and European humor. Okay, so I start with what is bokeh and Tsukkomi. Okay, bokeh and Tsukkomi are the names of roles. Sometimes it can be the action, it can be verb. Bokeh is the person who is in charge of saying jokes or doing something stupid. On the other hand, Tsukkomi is the person who is in charge of correcting jokes or making the end of the conversation. So let's take one example of conversation with bokeh and Tsukkomi. Tsukkomi starts with, "What did you do today?" And bokeh says, "I ate a bamboo at lunch." Tsukkomi says, "No way, are you panda?" For me, this is one of the typical conversation with Japanese humor, with Tsukkomi. So when it comes to European humor, let's take the same example, let's take the same start. So what did you do today? I ate a bamboo as a lunch. Oh my gosh, I ate bamboo with chocolate sauce as a lunch too. Oh, is it good? I'm always trying the bamboo with salt and black pepper, so I only know the taste of the salty bamboo. You should try it. It's really good. After the salty food, it is really good as a sweet, as a dessert. Okay, I will try it the next time. Thank you for your advice. You're welcome. Let's enjoy our panda life. Ha 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 ha. I know this is my stereotype, but it's based on my experience. So yeah, now you see the differences between the Japanese humor and European humor. Japanese humor typically has tsukkomi. On the other hand, European humor doesn't have tsukkomi. So always bokeh, the joke, and joke. Now you saw the differences between Japanese humor and others, European humors. So the biggest difference between them is existence of tsukkomi, so correcting the jokes. So now I will introduce why tsukkomi is needed. I took one expression from Japanese famous comedian Chihara Jr. He said, "Tsukkomi is a tool to crop what bokeh said and make it more outstanding." It means Tsukkomi shows us what is the punchline from bokeh. I totally agree with it. Tsukkomi delivers us what is happening in the conversation, what is the funny point of this conversation. I agree with it. So Tsukkomi makes framework of the conversation and where is the punchline to laugh. So let's take the same example from the previous part. So, what did you do today? I ate bamboo as a lunch. No way. Are you panda? Sorry, I was kidding. Yeah, I climbed the tree. Come on, you are still panda. Please answer it without jokes. Sorry. Actually, I was practicing dancing. Oh, that seemed nice. So, which song did you practice? Black or White from Michael Jackson. Black or white? Oh my gosh, you are still panda. Eat bamboo. This is one of the good example to explain the Tsukkomi role. So please imagine without Tsukkomi. Bokeh said, I ate bamboo, I climbed the tree, I practiced dancing, the song Black or White from Michael Jackson. It's just chaos. But with Tsukkomi, so you can understand the bokeh is pretending panda life. So bokeh is pretending the panda life. Now this is the punchline of this conversation. So Tsukkomi shows us where is the punchline and what is happening clearly. So this is the role of Tsukkomi. This is the reason why Tsukkomi is in Japanese conversation, Japanese humor. Okay, I was talking about the general Tsukkomi now, but we have some specific types of Tsukkomi. So I will introduce the 3 typical types of Tsukkomi. Okay, so the first one is denying and correcting. Bokeh makes jokes or saying something stupid, so Tsukkomi denies it and corrects it. This Tsukkomi is the most basic and the most simple to use it. So let's take the same example. What did you do today? I ate a bamboo as a lunch. And then Tsukkomi says, no way, you cannot eat bamboo. Maybe you ate vegetable instead of it. Yeah, this is a fundamental of Tsukkomi. Yeah, Tsukkomi shows us it's unusual to eat bamboo as a lunch. But I know it's sometimes boring. It's just denying and correcting. And some of you feel mean from it. Yeah, I can understand it. If you break the rhythm of the conversation, it can be mean. So you should be careful of the rhythm of the conversation. But it is a fundamental, it is a basic skill of the Tsukkomi. So you should start with it. Yeah. And you can learn the other types of Tsukkomi, like Tatoe Tsukkomi or Nori Tsukkomi, which I will explain later. Okay, the second one is Tatoe Tsukkomi. So Tatoe is Japanese word. It means example. So Tatoe Tsukkomi means Tsukkomi with example. Tsukkomi with an example. Actually, you saw it already. In the first part, I took one example, maybe you remember. So, what did you do today? I ate a bamboo as a lunch. No way. Are you panda? So, in this conversation, panda is the example. So, panda is eating bamboo. For panda, the bamboo is the main food. So, this example catch the feature. This example has to catch the feature based on what Boke said. So to use this 例えツッコミ so ツッコミ with example, first of all you have to recognize the specialty from the jokes and then you have to describe it with example. Like in this case, so you recognized the specialty, I mean the to eat bamboo, and then you have to search the example. So to eat bamboo. Okay, maybe it's panda. So he or she is pretending. So Boke is pretending panda, or maybe it can be funny. So this way is the Tsukkomi with an example. Yeah, I know it's a little bit difficult. Sometimes I cannot use it, of course. And I would say the first Tsukkomi. I mean, denying and correcting is a beginner level of Tsukkomi. And this 例えツッコミ is so this 例えツッコミ is intermediate level of Tsukkomi. So what about the last one, the third one? I think this is the most difficult. I would say the advanced level of Tsukkomi. So now I will introduce Nori Tsukkomi. Okay, Nori Tsukkomi. So Nori and Tsukkomi. So Nori is also Japanese word and it means, I would say, vibes. Yeah, it's very difficult to describe it. But yeah, I would say Nori is vibes. So when you use Nori Tsukkomi, you have to follow the jokes, you have to follow the vibes from Boke, and then you correct it. So let's take the same example. So what did you do today? I ate a bamboo as lunch. Yeah. I ate bamboo as well, and then I climbed the tree, and I took a nap on the grass. No, we are not pandas. Yeah, this is Nori Tsukkomi. This is an example of Nori Tsukkomi. So Nori Tsukkomi needs two steps. In the first step, you have to follow the jokes. So in this conversation, like, Boke said, I ate a bamboo as a lunch, and then Tsukkomi also made a joke. I ate bamboo as well, and then climbed the tree, and then took a nap on the grass. Yeah, it's kind of joke. So in the second step is to correct. So in this conversation, no, we are not pandas. As I told you, Nori Tsukkomi needs two steps, like follow the jokes and then correct it. The benefit from Nori Tsukkomi is to make a time, we can make a pause, and then sometimes you need a pause to laugh, to make the atmosphere which makes us laugh easily. So this is the point of Nori Tsukkomi. Yeah, but it's very difficult. So you have to recognize what is the specialty of this Boke, and then you have to say something more than Boke said, and then correct it. You have lots of work. So that's why it's very difficult, and that's why I said it is advanced level of Tsukkomi. Okay, I will finish today's podcast. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I hope you learned how to use Tsukkomi, and you enjoyed learning the culture of Japanese humor. Okay, so see you next time. Thank you for coming to this podcast. Bye.